So, what's up, guys? Me again. So, yeah, I just got done writing this thing. I put this like on auto mode, so it changes any color and pattern. And yeah, I've been loving this thing. I wouldn't say it has the same acceleration as my Tevron, just slightly less. Though they're both 72 volt. Maybe it's the controller. Maybe the Tevron has a higher controller or something like that. But the brakes on this are like, it's phenomenal. It's like, I would say, yeah, it feels better than my Nami Klima. My Nami Klima has Logan. I think the Nami Bernie 2 Max also has a Logan or not. I think Logan. I don't know. And so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this for this couple of months, and then maybe get something different. I'm probably thinking of maybe the InMotion RS, maybe, or I don't know. I don't know what I should get next, or maybe wait to see what else is gonna get released. Um, I don't really have a problem with the tires being knobby. It doesn't really make much of a difference if you put like street tires on it. Though it is louder, but it doesn't really bother me. So yeah, I just hope like the screws on the scooter they don't rust. Because previous scooters that I had, I noticed like over time the screws rust. So like I said, I just hope it doesn't happen on the scooter. And yeah, I do adjust the steering damper if I decide to go really fast. I put it to stiff. It's not that bad. When it's like really stiff, it's not that difficult making turns. You just have to make sure that you also like lean your body towards either the left side or right side, whichever way you gotta turn. So, and I don't know if I want to put the, what do you call it, the carbon fiber vinyl on the fenders. I don't know if I want to do that on the scooter. It might make it look nicer. Yeah, it's something to think about if I want to do that or not. But yeah, man, like ever since I took this thing out of the box and folded up the handlebar and twisted that knob, that thing's been rock fucking solid. Like it is like way better, more robust than the my Tavron Supreme that I had. Cause that thing snapped on me like 2 or 3 times, and like I'm not gonna keep calling me like emailing Mini Motors to send me a replacement pin. Cause I'm not gonna keep doing that. So I just stopped riding the Tavron Supreme. I thought of getting the Dutron 3, but I don't want to go through the same shit like I have on my Tavron Supreme. I don't want to spend that tremendous amount of money and then start getting that problem. Though I have, um, I didn't hear from people saying that the pin cracked on the Dutron 3. Though it's the same design, but I just don't want to take that chance of that happening to me. So that's why I went for the scooter, because that folding mechanism, that little knob. What else can I say about it? It's a nice sunny day. On this road here, I stay at a constant speed of like 30 to 40 miles per hour. Let me check to see. Oh shit. Auto turned off. I was gonna check to see how many miles I've ridden this thing today. Um, for some for some reason, like the kickstand, I would say like my Nami Klima Max, the kickstand feels like it just drops down more smoother than the kickstand that's on the scooter, and like it wants to stay in place, but like depending if you're like in some angle of a slope on the scooter, like for example, like down a hill or something, that thing's gonna want to see how it wants to push back a little bit. So yeah, see, and it's not gonna like kick back in place. I wish I had that feature like my Nami Klima, this the kickstand on the scooter. I'm curious to see how long the brake pads and that the disc rotors on this thing gonna last. But yeah, but this is actually my first time using those type of that new type of braking system, the 4-piston nut brakes. They do feel better than just the regular nut brakes or like the Logan brakes. It's really smooth. This thing will stop at a like really smooth even by just holding on to one brake lever instead of two when you're going fast. But it's pretty dangerous when you're going fast and you squeeze on both of the brake levers. What else I was gonna say? Damn it. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Oh, like some of you guys know about that Tiwi Mars XTR, but another reason why I got this scooter is because it has a better braking system than the Mars XTR. Because the Mars XTR has just regular nut brakes. I don't think they're 4-piston. This thing here has 4-piston brakes. Those are the same brakes that's on the Dutron Thunder 3. And I'm not sure if it's on the Dutron Thunder LT, whatever you call it. It's like the next step up of the Dutron Thunder 3. A little bit more expensive, like 1400, 500 something like that. And yeah. What else was I gonna say about this thing? Yeah, the handlebars on this thing, like the grips. I'll show you. Like they don't twist all the way around, so that's a good thing. But I'm guessing like for that not to happen, you can either put some type of glue, take this off, or you can like tighten that little silver screw. Once you do that, this thing is like, it's not gonna rotate nowhere. It's gonna be like in place. See, I'm trying to twist and it's not twisting anywhere. But one thing that I'm not too sure about the scooter, like if I ever have to bleed the brakes, I don't know if I have to unscrew this screw here or this one. I might have to ask the manufacturer which one I have to unscrew to bleed the brakes. Hopefully I never have to bleed the brakes, but I got a feeling that this thing is gonna last me for years without me having to do that. Because on my Nanobot D6 Plus, I've never done that, and I've been using that more than 2 years. So I hope this thing is like really durable, the fucking braking system. One thing I like about the scooter is like the rear fender is like, even when you ride this thing on a wet terrain, like nothing's gonna flicker anything from behind you. See, it's a nice design. One thing that I'm like curious about this scooter that I haven't tested or tried yet, as you can see, like here, you can adjust that with a coil spanner, but I don't know like how it would feel just by messing with that. The only thing I mess with is this. So right now it's at its stiffest because I always like to ride fast. So that's how I have mine set up right now. And yeah, I'm gonna show you like the kickstand that I was talking to you about on this scooter. That you guys probably don't believe me when I was talking about how it's just like crappy. Like, I don't know if I can focus it right, but see, here's the two charging ports. And what they did was they used like two rubber caps. See, they look like that. But the problem too is how close to each other they are. So it's kind of like difficult for them to go in there because they're bumping against each other because how close they are. See, trying to focus it right because I'm holding the phone with my other hand. See, it's like tricky to get them in there. You actually have to use like two hands to try to keep them shut. Because if you use just one hand, one side is gonna either pop off. So I sent Nanrobot an email about this and on YouTube on their channel to tell the manufacturer designer to improve this charging port caps because right now they are not good. They easily come off. See, but the reason why the charging port looks like that is how close this one is close to this one. So that too. What else? Oh shit. So yeah, um, still thinking what to get next. I do like the Nami Bernie 2 Max, the new Roadrunner RX7. I don't really like the Tevron 7260. That thing it's not even stable going 40 miles per hour. I guess because how big the tires are and how small the frame is. Or the geometry, I don't know. Something about it's just iffy. That's why I didn't get that scooter. It's not because of the price, it's because I knew it wasn't going to be sturdy going fast. And I always like to go fast, so that's why I didn't buy that Tevron 7260R. What else? What else is good out there that's a 72 volt? Oh, I seen the, what do you call it? On Rev Rides and Rideology, I seen this scooter called the V-Set Apex. It looks cool. I like the design and the color scheme, but what I don't like is how they still put fucking zoom brakes on the V-Set flagship scooters that manufacture. I sent Rev Rides a question on the website. I emailed them and I asked them what kind of brakes is on that V-Set Apex, and they told me zoom brakes, and I said, fuck. I was hoping like either nut brakes or something more superior than zoom brakes. I don't like zoom brakes because at a certain amount of miles, like above 1,000 miles or 1,500, something like that, those things can start leaking, and that's one thing that happened to my Visa 10 Plus. So ever since then, I totally regretted buying a scooter that has zoom brakes. So guys, if you plan on getting a scooter, I recommend you to get something like nut brakes or anything that's better than zoom brakes. Maybe XOD, anything like that. So yeah, two scooters that I stopped riding so far is the Visa 10 Plus and my Tevron Supreme. Though I did have a blast riding my Tavron Supreme. But this is really close enough to the Tavron Supreme. Like, I noticed, like, the Tavron Supreme is like, I can get this thing up to like 60 miles per hour. Up to that. The only difference between the top speed between this one and the Tavron Supreme goes up to 62 miles per hour, and the maximum speed I can get this thing is up to 60 miles per hour, so it's not much of a difference. The only difference is the torque. This thing has like a lesser torque than the Supreme. It'll still jerk you if you if you're on third gear and you hold on to the throttle all the way down. It's gonna jerk you like probably off the scooter. What else? So yeah, what I do now, like if I have to go to work and it's raining outside, I don't ride. I'm not gonna ride this thing. I ride my Nami Klima because Nami Klima has a higher IP rating against the water, and yeah, I don't even want the acid of the rain to like even touch the paint job on the scooter, because like I just got a feeling that over time it might do some type of discoloration to it, or like paint wear. And I've noticed that on my previous scooters that I had, like over time the paint doesn't look the same as what it used to. So every time it rains, I get my Nami Klima. I don't ride this thing because I don't want to take a chance of that happening. But yeah, that's a cool pattern here. So yeah, guys, when I can, I'll upload me riding this thing, because I know some of you guys want to see that. I'll see if I can take it on a straight long road. Yeah, so give me comments, likes, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. And see you.